She's so lovely.
Lovely people, and welcome back to a new vlog, a reading vlog. I debated whether or not I was gonna vlog today since it's already like 4 p.m. and I haven't read it all. I was so productive over the weekend and I created this whole plan for all the videos for the rest of the year up until February actually, which I'm surprised about. And I actually have a lot of videos planned, but you know, it never hurts to have a reading vlog just in case. I haven't read anything today because I was actually editing a reading vlog, so that should be up here, so please give it a look if you haven't already. I did have Nico because it's Monday and we spent some time together. So right now I'm packing up for my last couple of days to go dog sitting for the Dachshund Apollo in the city, so I'm just figuring out what I should wear. It's like really perfect sweater weather today, and I think it should be for the rest of the week, but it's supposed to be rainy. Currently I'm reading The Child by Fiona Barton. I started it on Saturday and barely got anything read since then. I'm only still on page 84. This is actually the second book in the Kate Waters series. I didn't know about that, but it was $5.98 at Barnes & Noble's, which is why I got it. It follows this journalist named Kate Waters, and she's following up on a story about a baby that was found buried at this demolition site, and it also follows the perspective of two other women named Emma and I really want to say Audrey. We're not hearing a lot about this other woman, so and I'm not that far into the book, so I don't feel too bad. So a baby is missing, and when Kate investigates further as a journalist, she finds out that a newborn baby was stolen from the hospital and was never found. But there's actually more to the story, and she's looking into the past of the people who lived in the old neighborhood, which is why I think it follows the perspective of two other women. Another book that I wanted to bring with me in case I finish this. Maybe I should bring both. I don't know. But it is a graphic novel called Pumpkinheads by Rowell and Erin Hicks. This wasn't on my TBR, but everyone was really enjoying it for the fall time, so I immediately got it at the library and it came really quickly. I have another graphic novel. I'm hoping to get to it by Wednesday. It is The Tea Dragon Society by Katie O'Neill, and it's super cute. I'm loving the illustrations in this one, so I think it's a little large, so I'm gonna save it. I'm not gonna bring it with me, but I think I'm gonna bring this book. I might bring another book. It depends on how much space there is in my bag. But these are the two books that I hope to be bringing with me and hopefully finishing. Right, I'm just about ready to leave. I took off my sweater. It was too bulky to fit into my backpack, so I'm wearing this old floral shirt, my dad's old jacket, some basic skinny jeans. I always love jeans from American Eagle, and some simple black booties since it's supposed to rain the next couple of days. From the clips that you saw that I'm now back taking care of Apollo, and I stopped by Urban Outfitters. I wanted to pick up this crew neck that I knew was available at the Soho location that Reagan from Peruse Project had, and I just had to get it. I'm a huge Snoopy fan. Oh my gosh, and it's the cutest little crew neck. I wanted the t-shirt too, but Coda said that since it's very Halloweenish that I would get more wear out of something like the crew neck instead, and it's really soft. I love it so much. My mom loved Snoopy as a child, so my sister and I also love Snoopy. We were very much influenced by her. I also got a scarf. I felt it on the mannequin and it was the softest thing ever, and I only have like black scarves. I have a black floral one, but I don't have anything of like real non-black color, I guess, and this is just super soft, so I wanted to get it as well. And I also always wear the same scarf, so I wanted to change things up, so I picked up these really fall items and I'm so excited to wear them. It's about 2:30 on Tuesday. I was able to finish Fiona Barton's The Child. I wanted to finish it last night, but since I only got 3 hours of sleep Sunday night, I was just getting really tired and ended up knocking out at 9:30, and I slept for almost 10.5 hours. I gave this book 3.5 stars. I just felt like as I was saying, I just felt like the story wasn't really moving along, that it didn't really develop until well past halfway through the story. I bumped it up half a star because of the plot twist. But I still want to go out today because I haven't. I want to look for the specific tumbler mug that I want. The one that I currently use from Starbucks is white, and you can just really see all of the dirtiness. I'm looking to start Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell and Faith Erin Hicks. It's a graphic novel. So what this book is about, it follows Josie and Deja, and every fall from September 1st they work at a pumpkin patch, and they go to like different schools, so they only reunite during the fall time. They're both seniors now, and so they want to go out with a bang and make their last shift an adventure, which seems really cute. This is my outfit for today. This red sort of sparkly looking sweater from American Eagle, these super old leggings that look kind of like faux leather with like a different back that I had originally for a dance costume, but I ended up liking them, so I kept them. And then the jacket's of course the same, and my shoes are my black booties. Just finished reading Pumpkinheads and I gave it 4 stars. It was really cute, and I love how the pages smell. They smell like Japanese picture books, which makes me really nostalgic, and I like the illustrations. And also Deja, I believe she's bi, which was really cool. I'm so tired. I walked so much today. I didn't want to take the train because, like, y'all know I'm cheap. You know in that show Disenchantment, all the elves have like names that end in O, like Elfo and Anoyo. My name, I told my sister that I would definitely be Cheapo because I'm cheap. I can't even pay $2.75, but when it comes to like cute bags and stuff, or like freaking a coat that I just bought this month, $250, yes, I will spend that. I went on a hunt today to find a Starbucks cup. I went to so many different locations and I walked, I think, almost 27,000 steps today. Crazy. And I wasn't wearing the right shoes, so my feet hurt. But I found it. Look how sleek it is. I wanted to come on and say I finished my second book today. 97 books, woohoo! Which means I can start my other book that I brought with me, which I'm too lazy to get out because I'm tucked into bed right now, which would be Ruin and Rising. I realized I've been calling it Run and Rising for like the entire time I've had the book, I think, which is crazy and sad. I'm a fake fan, as you may say. I'm home now. I finished reading The Tea Dragon Society, which was so cute. I'm gonna look into getting the second book from the library as well, and I gave it 4 stars. It's this really cute book about how these dragons grow tea leaves or flowers from their horns, and the artwork was so sweet and wholesome. So I have books. This is really just turning into a whole graphic novels dedicated week because I have 3 graphic novels from the library that I actually might try to finish within this month, which would be awesome. I totally forgot that you can just read graphic novels too and they count as books, because my other reading vlogs I've just been reading like 3 or 4 400-page books, which is really great in and of itself, but I could read like 12 graphic novels in a week, which would also be cool. The first book is They Called Us Enemy by George Takei. It's a memoir. It starts off with his father waking him and his brother up to pack up their bags because of Executive Order 9066, under the order of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, for Japanese Americans to be shipped off into internment camps. I really do hope to get to this quickly because my mother wants to read it as well. The next book is The Prince and the Dressmaker by Wang. I'm not really sure what this book is about. Prince Sebastian is looking for a bride, or his parents are, but he's hiding that at night he likes to put on dresses. He takes Paris by storm as the fabulous Lady Crystalia, the hottest fashion icon in the world capital of fashion. And so he has this amazing dressmaker named Frances, who's his best friend, one of the only two people that knows that he is a boy that wears the dress. All right, let's hope I can find another adjective for this next book. It's called Adulthood is a Myth, a Sarah's Scribbles collection by Sarah Anderson. The last book, she's a chunky one, but it was on my October TBR. It just took a while to get here from the library, and that is Stephen King's newest book, The Institute. She's thick. It's over 500 pages. It would be awesome if I could finish these 3 by the end of this month, and then I can make it to 100 books. Woo! I'm headed to work for a couple of hours today, so I need to get dressed and charge my camera. Oh yeah, I'm also started Ruin and Rising today. I am currently 132 pages in and I'm liking it. I get through these books very, very quickly. It smells really good. It's getting interesting. I feel like I can't really talk about this because it'll ruin the other 2 books. To be. One of his favorite movies is Leon the Professional, so he's supposed to be Leon. Where's your glasses? And then he has a new coat. Oh yeah. My wig is kind of long. No, that actually works. But I am supposed to be Matilda. I didn't get a beanie because I had a red beret, and then I am gonna have my booties on, but I basically have a striped shirt and I just have to put my collar on, my choker. Oh my god, I called it a collar. Ooh, he totally could dress like this normally, but you know. Saturday, I have to leave for work very, very soon, but because I literally only got 1 clip yesterday, I wanted to update you guys on what I've been reading. So yesterday I started and finished They Called Us Enemy by George Takei. He had a couple of co-authors, but I gave my mom the book to read, so she has that with her. And I gave it 5 stars. So George Takei is a 3rd generation American, I believe, and he spent his early life growing up in an internment camp during World War II after Japan bombed Pearl Harbor and the United States declared war on Japan. And it was about a lot of his life and experience growing up within that and how that shaped his life and his look on democracy, how that helped him in like civil rights movements and things like that. So I thought it was really interesting. It was a really good, somber read. Right after that, I finished On the Train. I started The Prince and the Dressmaker by Wang. He has met Frances, who is the designer, the dressmaker. Today it is Saturday, November 2nd. Yeah, and still I have this look of Wednesday Addams. This dress just so happens to look that way. It's really chilly this weekend. It's like dropped down to 50s. Halloween was really fun, like really warm. I was in shorts for my costume. It was like 70 degrees. I'm gonna bust out my new leopard faux fur coat. And we are gonna be late, so I gotta go. I'm at work, so I can't really talk. I don't know if you can hear me, but I finished The Dressmaker, The Prince and the Dressmaker by Wang, and I gave it 4 stars. And I also totally forgot to tell you that I read the prequel of the Darkling story, The Demon in the Wood. I didn't really give that a rating because I find novellas hard to rate, but that's an update. I'm about to eat, but I don't have anything to read, so I figured I would start reading Reveal Me. I found it online, so. Oh my god, Mafi's so red. I finished my other book.
101?
Your breath is so stinky. No, it's like 105. I finished Reveal Me. Whitney from Witty Novels was right. It was dumb. I feel like I didn't need this perspective. Also, my beret didn't look like this the entire time. It's time to wrap up the vlog. On Sunday, I picked up The Institute by Stephen King. This book is about a boy named Luke who I think gets abducted, and he gets taken to this special school. He wakes up at the institute and he's kind of trapped there with other kids who have talents like telekinesis and telepathy. It's about Luke trying to make his escape because nobody else has, and I didn't get very far into it. I'm eating my breakfast right now and I need to look at my Goodreads to tell you what I read. Also, I didn't wash my face yet or anything, so don't mind like pimple cream or dry patches on my face. Oh my god, I have the first book and I'm too lazy to get it, but it's The Child by Fiona Barton. I gave that 3.5 stars. Next book was Pumpkinheads by Faith Erin Hicks and Rainbow Rowell, and I gave that 4 stars, I think. Next is Adulthood is a Myth by Sarah Anderson, and I gave this 4 stars. The Tea Dragon Society. I don't think I read this in this order. My Goodreads is telling me something else, but that was by Katie O'Neill, which was also a graphic novel, and I gave that 4 stars. Picked up Ruin and Rising, which is the 3rd and final book in the Shadow and Bone series, and this was my favorite one yet. I gave it 5 stars. The other 2 books I only gave 4. I just thought it was a really nice wrap up of the entire story and I loved it. Pretty sure I picked up They Called Us Enemy by George Takei, and then all these authors' names that I don't know. Justin Eisinger, Stephen Scott, and Harmony Becker, who co-authored the book with George Takei to create this graphic memoir, and I gave this 5 stars. I thought it was a really important story to tell, and I wish that more Americans, you know, English speakers would read this, because it's a story about, or not even a story, it's like his life as a Japanese person in the internment camp. I feel like there's not a lot of stories out there. And then I read the prequel to the Darkling story that was in this book, The Demon in the Wood, and I gave that 3.5 stars. This feels all over the place. The Prince and the Dressmaker by Jen Wang, and I'm pretty sure I gave this 4, or I gave it 5 stars. Oh yeah. And then I ran out of things to read, so I read Reveal Me, which is the Shatter Me novella 5.5, which is in Kenji's perspective, and I gave that 2 stars. Didn't think it was necessary. Kind of just waiting for it to be over, and it was kind of just dramatic for no reason. And then right now I'm reading The Institute, which I'm barely into. So that was a lot of graphic novels this week, and I'm pretty sure that was about 9 books, including this would be 10. So that's pretty freaking amazing. Sometimes I forget that I can read graphic novels too, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.